why we are born, why we forget, why we die, the purpose of life, the journey of the soul, and the truth about death. By Dr. Y. Gopal Krishna Singh, M.D. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to talk about something far deeper than medicine, deeper than psychology, deeper than philosophy. We are going to talk about life itself, not the life we live from outside, but the life we live from within. Every one of us, no matter how rich, how educated, how strong we are, silently carries questions that shake the foundation of our existence. Why am I born? Where did I come from? What is the purpose of this short journey on earth? Why do we suffer? Why do we lose the people we love the most? What happens after death? Is death the end or the beginning of something greater? These are not small questions. These are the questions that sit in the heart of every human being. We may avoid them. We may get busy with work, family, money, success. But the truth is, one day these questions return, and they return with force, especially when someone we love deeply dies. Suddenly our world collapses. We feel pain, fear, emptiness, loneliness, confusion. But dear friends, today's lecture will bring clarity, strength, and healing. Not from imagination, not from philosophy alone, but from medical research, science, human experience, and documented near-death experiences. NDEs. For the first time in human history, science is beginning to confirm what spirituality has been saying for thousands of years. We are not the body. We are the soul. The body dies, but consciousness continues. Your loved ones who left this physical world are not lost. They are not gone forever. They are safe, peaceful, aware, and still connected to you. Today, let us understand the true purpose of life, the journey of the soul, the meaning of suffering, the truth about death, and the powerful evidence from people who died, entered another dimension, and came back to tell us life does not end. Love does not end. The soul does not end. Nothing real can ever be lost. By the end of this lecture, you will see your life with new eyes. You will understand your purpose, your struggles, your relationships, and your grief with extraordinary clarity. And you will walk away with the most powerful realization. You came here to learn, to love, to grow, and to return home eternally wiser than before. Part 1. Where do we come from? The soul before birth. Before you were born, you were not body, gender, religion, race. You were pure consciousness. Across the world, NDEs, near-death experiences, ancient scriptures, and spiritual science all say the same thing. The soul exists before the body. The soul chooses experiences for growth and evolution. Earth is not a punishment. Earth is a school designed for learning love, building compassion, developing strength, understanding forgiveness, rising through challenges, growing in wisdom. The soul says, I want to learn patience. Life gives you situations where patience is tested. I want to learn compassion. Life gives you people who are difficult. I want to learn resilience. Life gives challenges that make you stronger. Nothing is random. Your life is a curriculum chosen by your soul. Part 2. Why do we forget we are the soul? If the soul remembered everything, its divinity, its immortality, its purpose, life would lose intensity and meaning. So when the soul enters the body, the brain creates the ego creates a sense of separation, spiritual memory is temporarily covered, the mind becomes busy with survival. This is soul amnesia, and it is part of the design. Why? Because forgetting makes life real. You can only learn courage if you feel fear. You can only learn patience if life tests you. You can only learn love if there is separation and attachment. Forgetting who we are helps us rediscover ourselves at a deeper level. Part 3. Why do we suffer? Even rich people suffer. Suffering is not punishment. Suffering is a teacher. Illness teaches gratitude, loss teaches detachment, betrayal teaches boundaries, failure teaches strength, hardship teaches resilience, loneliness teaches self-love, grief teaches the depth of love. Even billionaires suffer because suffering is not created by money. Suffering comes from attachment, ego, fear, impermanence. The purpose of suffering is growth and awakening. Part 4. What is the purpose of life? All spiritual traditions and NDEs agree on 5 main purposes. 1. To grow in consciousness, to become wiser, kinder, more aware. 2. To experience and express love. Love is the only thing that survives death. 3. To serve. Service expands the soul faster than anything else. 4. To create. Life is an opportunity for expression, relationships, work, art, humanity. 5. To remember who we truly are. The journey begins with forgetting and ends with awakening. Part 5. What is an NDE, near-death experience? An NDE happens when a person becomes clinically dead or comes very close to death and then returns to life. This can happen during heart attack, drowning, coma, accident, major surgery, severe bleeding. Despite no brain activity, people experience A. Leaving the body. They see their body from above. B. Extraordinary awareness. They hear conversations, see procedures later verified as correct. C. Traveling toward a bright, peaceful light. D. Meeting deceased relatives or beings of light. E. A life review. They see every moment of life and feel how their actions affected others. F. Realizing they are not the body. G. Being told to return because your purpose is not complete. What NDEs teach us? The soul exists. Consciousness survives death. Love is the most important thing in life. Life has purpose. Death is not an ending but a transition. Part 6. What happens after death? What remains? According to NDEs, spiritual wisdom and consciousness research, the body stops, but consciousness continues. The soul expands into a dimension of peace, pain, fear, and suffering disappear. Loved ones who passed earlier greet the soul. A life review occurs. The soul evaluates what it has learned. The journey continues. What remains? Awareness, memory, love, relationships, growth, essence of your personality. Nothing physical remains, but everything spiritual remains. Part 7. When loved ones die, they are not gone forever. This is one of the most important parts of life. Understanding death of loved ones. Most emotional suffering comes from believing they are gone forever. They cannot hear me. I will never see them again. But NDEs prove the opposite. They are not gone. They have gone ahead. They can see you, hear you, feel you. They remain connected through love. They visit during important moments. They guide and protect from the spiritual realm. They are free. No pain, no fear, no suffering. They want you to live with peace, not sorrow. Part 8. Signs that loved ones are still with us. Many people experience vivid dreams of the loved one, sudden warmth in the heart, familiar fragrance, objects moving or appearing, feeling a presence, butterflies, birds, or animals behaving meaningfully, hearing their voice internally, intuition that feels like guidance. These are not imagination. These are soul-to-soul communication. Love never breaks. Part 9. How to continue giving love, respect, and affection after they die. Death ends the relationship with the body, but not the relationship with the soul. You can still talk to them in your heart, pray for them, meditate and send gratitude, celebrate their birthdays, honor their values, continue their good deeds, repeat the love they gave to others. They receive this love. They remain connected to your emotional field. The bond does not end. It simply becomes spiritual. Part 10. How to reduce grief and live with peace. Grief becomes lighter when you realize they are not lost. They are not suffering. They are not far away. They want your happiness. They want you to fulfill your purpose. You will meet them again. Your healing makes their soul peaceful. Your suffering does not help them. Your strength is a gift to them. Part 11. If life is short, why do people accumulate wealth and fight? Because humans forget the temporary nature of life, the eternal nature of soul, the true purpose of existence. Accumulation is driven by fear, insecurity, ego, social comparison, but nothing physical can travel with the soul. The only things that travel are love, compassion, service, deeds, growth, wisdom. This understanding brings peace and clarity in life. Part 12. How to live with peace, love, and purpose while we are here. Remember, you are a soul temporarily using a body. Live consciously, not mechanically. Forgive quickly. Life is short. Love deeply. Love is eternal. Serve others. Service expands the soul. Meditate daily. Reconnect with your true nature. Reduce ego. Increase compassion. Focus on relationships, not possessions. Accept death as transition, not ending. The purpose of life is not to accumulate, but to awaken. My dear friends, as we come to the close of this journey together, I want to remind you of the most profound truth. Life is temporary, but you are eternal. You are not a body that occasionally has a spiritual moment. You are a spiritual being temporarily having a human experience. Your birth was not an accident. Your struggles are not punishments. Your losses are not endings. Everything you have lived through, every joy, every pain, every success, every heartbreak was part of the soul's curriculum, designed to awaken you to your true nature. And when the people you love pass away, they do not disappear. They simply move from the physical world to the world of consciousness, from form to freedom. They are not gone. They walk with you in silence. They guide you through intuition. They send you comfort when your heart breaks. And they wait for you with love in a dimension where separation does not exist. So do not let grief destroy you. Do not let fear limit you. Do not let sorrow shrink your life. The greatest tribute you can give to those who left is this: live with courage, live with purpose, live with kindness, live with compassion, live in a way that makes their soul proud. Because one day, when your journey here is complete, you too will leave this temporary body and step into that same realm of light, peace, and unconditional love. And there you will meet them again. Not with tears, but with joy. Not with pain, but with recognition. Not with loss, but with reunion. Until that beautiful day comes, remember this: you were born to shine. You were born to grow. You were born to love. You were born to awaken. And no matter how difficult your journey is, you are never alone. Not for a single moment. Walk forward with strength. Live your purpose with clarity, share your love fearlessly, and awaken to the highest truth of all. The soul is eternal, love is eternal, and your journey continues forever. Founder of Holistic Wellness Foundation, IMFAL Healing Beyond Boundaries. Founder of Holistic Wellness Foundation, IMFAL,